So on rough count, I weeded about 1,200 garlic plants today in, I don't know, I didn't keep track, under a couple of hours, maybe 60 minutes of actual work. And what's the secret to weeding 1,200 garlic plants? Well, one of the secrets is to use straight rows when you construct your beds by marking them out with string and stakes and making sure they're nice, just as straight as they can be. And the reason is, then if you get a good tool like the Hula Hoe, which I've talked about in other videos, that it's got this rocking action, go back and forth. Standing up straight, you can run the Hula Hoe back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right up close to the edge of the plant and get a lot of plants done very quickly. Now there'll still be some little things you've got to go in. Here's like a morning glory that started at the base of a plant, had to be pulled by hand, or stuff that grows between the plants. But as long as you've got your rows straight, your Hula Hoe will go through lots of row feet quickly. And another thing I do just to make the hoe work a little better, and one of the secrets of the hoe, and it gets better over time, is that it's got a very narrow, almost paper thin blade. And you can see one of the advantages here is it cuts just below the surface of the ground and cuts your weeds and other things down. So one of the things I do to keep the Hula Hoe operating at top performance is I keep a old garden knife. It's broken down, at least it locks, and I wear my garden gloves when I'm doing this. But after every row or every couple rows, just run the knife like this to scrape all the dirt that builds up on the blade, especially down in the corners here. If you can get the knife, you can just run this blade sort of back and forth, or over and over again, almost like a sharpening. What that does, it puts a sharper edge and a cleaner edge on the Hula Hoe, and it's going to make it cut even more easily through the ground. So keeping that knife around to sort of clear off this stuff that builds up on the blade, keeping those cutting edges shiny and sharp, that's one of the secrets to weeding lots of straight rows of any vegetable with a Hula Hoe, especially garlic.